Hey, you guys. I just wanted to pop on really quick and have a little discussion about our containers. They are really beneficial, but for me at the beginning, they felt really overwhelming. So I understand that. And it felt a little, I don't know, obnoxious to be filling these containers to portion out all my stuff. And why can't I just weigh it? Or can I just eyeball it or whatever? But I did find that they actually are really beneficial. Um, and there's just certain things, there's certain veggies that weigh more, so you just don't get as much if you try to weigh it. And the weights of things are different. And this is just a really great method, and it's easy. I know a lot of us might struggle a little bit because we're used to other things. We've counted points with Weight Watchers, we've done Atkins, we've tried paleo or the Whole30. All of those things are great programs. But if you don't stick with it, you fail. And the nice thing about this is you're not eliminating anything from your diet, realistically. I mean, you're shifting probably some of your choices, but you can have all the food groups if you choose to. But you have to maintain portion control. And this is a really easy way to set you up for success for that. So I encourage you to use your containers and try to make the best of it and find methods, whatever it is, to make it work for you. My easiest thing and how I do it is when I get up in the morning and I'm kind of cooking my breakfast and helping the kids get theirs going, I also pack my lunch for work and my snacks. And I mark off and keep track of my containers as I'm packing. Because once I've kind of marked it off, I know that my day is kind of set. And so it makes me mindful to not stop for a different snack or swing in somewhere or order lunch with the girls at work because I already have mine set up. I already have my day set for success. I already know where my containers are going. There's different ways to track your containers. Everybody that got the Portion Fix system got a little booklet, and you can mark how many you have. You can check them off as you go. Eventually, you're going to run out of those, so you either need to make photocopies or find another method. There is an app that you can put on your phone called, I think it's the 21 Day Fix Portion app maybe or something like that. I had used it for a little while, but I'm a very visual, pen and paper, check it off person. So for me, I need the satisfaction of crossing something off or filling something in or however it may work. So my coach actually was showing us some tips that she's seen in the past. And one of them I found really helpful. And it's a little silly, and it was done very easily. And I'm going to share it with you. And then I'm going to show you what my day looked like today. And so this is just a picture frame with some construction paper and crayons from the kids' toy room. See? So easy. I just leave it in my kitchen. And as I go about my day, I check off my boxes. So a lot of us are probably in this food group. I don't remember what it is exactly, or one above it. So you're getting a couple extra containers. But I get 4 proteins, 3 veggies, 2 fruits, 2 carbs, a healthy fat, seeds and dressings, 2 oils and nut butters. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't measure out my oils or my peanut butter. I use an all natural peanut butter. The other one I really would recommend is getting an almond butter. If you're not familiar with it, just try it out. It's not that much different. It's really healthy for you. There's just a little bit less sugar is why they encourage it. Anyways, okay, so this in the morning when I usually do this, I would start to go about my day in this fashion. This morning I had eggs. What I had? Eggs sauteed with, and I scrambled eggs and spinach mixed in. So I had a protein and a veggie. For lunch, and then I do my mid-morning snack, which I usually do my Shakeology mid-morning. It's an easy thing for me to have at work. That is a protein. And today I added a banana to mine and a little bit of almond milk. I don't always track it, but if I think of it, I will. Then I also, for lunch, had a salad with chicken sausage today and a dressing. Sometimes, again, depending on how much of my healthy fat I have left, I would maybe add some shredded cheese, but I'm trying to watch my dairy intake right now. So for those of you that are trying to do that, I love almond milk. The unsweetened original kind is super good. And that, or people like soy, some people like coconut milk. If a dairy is an issue for you, I would really say check one of those out. So then I didn't have an afternoon snack today because work got a little crazy. But for dinner tonight, we had pork tenderloin, which I'm going to share the rub that I put on this because it's amazing. I'll share it later. Roasted green beans and a sweet potato serving. So that so far has been my day. I will also mark on here, I used a little bit of oil on dinner tonight. And then I always, like a bedtime snack, my kind of go-to is apples with melted peanut butter. So I'm going to check my apple. I'll check my peanut butter. And that's my day. That's kind of how I get it in. I tend to have leftover carbs. That's just not, I don't necessarily miss them anymore. So that's not something that I fill in. I probably should. If I'm in a really intense workout, I try to make it a point to get some of this in. And maybe I would add a toast in the morning, a piece of toast to my eggs, or do a double serving. I could have had a full sweet potato tonight, and I just chose not to. But anyways, so find a method that works for you. Track your containers, use your containers. If you're having a hard time with it or you're struggling with it, please let me know, and we will find tricks for you to make it easier and work better. All right. Thanks, you guys. I can't wait to get started. See you soon.